So, yeah, I think it's a very important thing, and I just think it gives you that identity. And for me, I would love to see it given to one of the young players who's up and coming, who can represent us going forward.
Do you worry? Well, not worry, but do you think with the likes of Holgate though, that is his position going forward guaranteed almost?
Well, I mean, that's part of it though, isn't it? I mean, it's never guaranteed, but we heard Carlo Ancelotti speak at the press conference on Friday when he was asked about Manchester City, and he said, well, he's not going anywhere, he's a future of this club. And I always think they'll find somewhere for him to play, whether it be centre midfield or centre back. I mean, more likely centre back.
Or even right back at times, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want
No.
I don't really want, I'd love him at centre midfield or centre back. And if other people come in and they're challenges, that's fine. I mean, I'm just saying about him right now. For me, he has to play every week. Now I look at him as a major cog in our wheel now. In the wheel now, I think he's in the machine. I think he's cut out all the little mistakes, most of them anyway. There's technical stuff, but what I mean is there was issues early on where he wasn't concentrating and things would go over his head. Where I think he's like fine-tuned his game. He's still got ways to go, but I think it is like what you said before. It's like you look at the stadium and get that planning permission and you go, right, we're going to the stadium in 3 years' time. Let's have a young captain by the time we get to it. It's like, so by the time we got to the stadium, he'd be 26, 27.
Great age, yeah.
Going into the stadium, you know, make him one of the most important players at the club as well. You know, you're the captain of Everton Football Club. We see you as the future of Everton Football Club. We want you to be here and take us forward. Now, whether that be him or somebody else, someone like Dom or somebody else, I think that to me is showing you what we're all about as a club. Someone who, okay, we brought him in like we brought Dom in, but we brought them young.
Yeah.
They've had a little bit of time in the under-23s, gone into the first team, had their struggles, but have grown, and are now. And what that says to people is they're an example to people in the academy as well, and say, right, or people you bring in to go in the academy or to go in the under-23s or under-18s, you say to them, this is what we do, right? You might have a little struggle, you might have ups and downs, you might feel like you're not going anywhere at times, but this is the captain of the club, and this is the vice captain. You know, whether that be Dom,
way round,
and you go there, and you go, you know what? I'm the vice captain. It's Tom Davis. Let's just say, and the point being is that that's your direction. You know, I'm sure there's some clubs out there that probably only ever have homegrown players as their captains, because again, it's that
identity.
It's that identity. You have other clubs that take it further. You know, like in Spain, the Basque Country and all that. If you play for some of their clubs, and it does create that identity, which I think is really important at Everton, about creating that identity. And at times we've took that too far in terms of, like, you know, we go the game and local team for local people and all that kind of thing. But I still feel like there should be that identity of, like, we're trying to get local kids into the team.
It's new age though, isn't it? That's what you've got to create, like a new version, not new age, but like a new version of Everton. That's because when you put something in place like that and that becomes the narrative, people can jump on board with it and go, things are changing. They've now got this young lad and he's the captain. You've got a stadium coming up and you've got a director of football, a world-class manager, you know, the assistant managers and Everton icon. Everything becomes like a positive narrative almost of we're trying to get to this place and we're all on this journey together. And whether Holgate's still here in 3 years or whether we've sold him for 150 million to Barca or whatever, that's got to be the pathway. And then you're saying to someone like Lewis Gibson, well, look at Mason Holgate. We bought him from Barnsley. He battled to get in. He had times when he probably didn't think he was going to make it. Now he's our captain or whatever. He's the same. We bought him from Newcastle. You know, there was rumours he was looking to get away, but he ended up starting a new contract. He's now doing really well at Fleetwood. His pathway is, you know, get into the squad, and can he become the new Mason Holgate in that team? Can he partner Mason Holgate? All of that kind of thing, and that's you're right about that. It's about a message, really. I don't like it when I'm not inspired when I see Coleman or Baines or Sigurdsson leading the team up. All good players in their own right. Baines particularly, I love Leighton Baines. he's, like you said before, he just plays by his example, isn't playing. He just plays the game well, works hard. Coleman is worried about his own form, so it doesn't come across as the captain. Sigurdsson, I don't think's ever been inspirational. I love Luca Dean. I don't think Luca Dean's a particularly great captain.
And don't get me wrong, these may be leaders in and around the club on the training ground, but I think it's by giving it. I think what it does as well is, though, which we touched on, is it empowers people. It empowers the young people at the club to say, "This is yours. Take us forward," and that empowers people off the pitch. We're trying to create new icons at the football club. Let the other ones not go, but let them just get on with what they're doing and go back to the start and say, because we've gone from like Jagielka being club captain and gone, I'll pass it to the next person in line, instead of going, who embodies Everton. And I think now is the right time to do that, or certainly in the summer.